I started working when I was 8 years old. I started, someone had a problem on the knee, and I went there and okay, your knee is fine. And some problem on the back, and I work on the back. So I started training. I went to physical therapy. Physical therapy, for me, was not the answer. It was never the answer. So one day appears osteopathy to me, and I say, okay, I want to do this. And still today I don't do osteopathy. I am an osteopath, but I don't do it. And I was working on Caldas. Caldas is 80 kilometers from Lisbon. And I was working on a little girl. Her name was Wanda. She had 3 years old, and she was a perfect child until one day, suddenly, she started regressing. She started going backwards. Problems with her body, a lot of problems. And I started working with her in Caldas. And with the feedback from the mother, she told me, oh, you are very funny because I know a person in Lisbon that works like you. He doesn't want money from working with Vanda. He doesn't want anything. And he says that, okay, today only 5 minutes. Okay, today 1 hour. It's easy. And it started working like, okay, someone like me. Cool. One day, in the middle of the night, I had a phone call. And it was Nuno. And Nuno has a funny name, Nuno Nina. And he told me, oh, hello, my name is Nuno Nina. And I started, oh, funny name. And I started laughing and fun. And the first thing he told me was, I know your work from what you do with Vanda, and I would like to meet you one day. It's not today, maybe tomorrow, maybe next week, maybe more. I'm telling you this because I have a patient of mine that her husband fell down and wants something to work back and everything. Can I give your number to her? And I said, sure. And that was it. We didn't talk for three or 4 weeks. To understand how the universe works, and this is beautiful because this is DLE, and this is why I'm taking all this time. I had I still today have a schedule from 9 to 9, and I was completely booked. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, completely. Except on Thursday, between 5 o'clock, it was like this, oh, I really need it, I fall down, I can't move my leg. Okay, Thursday, 5 o'clock, oh, sorry, I can't. And nothing would fit there. On Thursday, Nuno called me. Oh, I'm sorry to bother you, I don't know if you can, but tomorrow I wake up and I have a backache. I can't move. I really can't. Can you come here and work me? And I said, okay, fine. Look, I have nothing. I went to him and I was lost for 15 minutes on the phone. Okay, now I turn left, now I turn right, where, and everything else. I started working on the stairs, and I reached there. He was there past the hour also. I work on him on top of a table because we didn't have a stretcher or anything. I just put his back on place, and we talk about business 5 minutes. And the next 3 hours we talk about everything except business. This is Nuno. Nuno can be with you and he's not here. You know, he's talking with you and he's away, he's doing something and everything else. From that moment, I started working with him. That was funny. I went 2 days a week to Lisbon. I hate Lisbon. I really hate Lisbon. And I went there because I had to work with him, because it was something that I felt in the minute, okay, this is a person that really wants to do things right. After 1 week, 2 weeks, Nuno told me, well, this is CoRe. This works cancer. And I thought to myself, oh, come on, this works cancer, okay. Maybe the person comes, he feels a little bit better, he starts on a self-healing process, and that's it. After 1 month, I saw the results, and I said, okay, I want one of these to be, please. And Nuno was the first, okay, let's give one to you when the time has come. It was 6 months after. He told me, okay, now I think you're ready for one of these. And he gave it to me. We made business and everything. And I started working with CoRe. I had all of this background with Nuno. Nuno taught me everything I know. Nuno and Sandra, They both taught me everything I knew. And one thing Nuno always says is, okay, I taught you, Sandro taught you, but you are your own. So you make what you want of this. You make the possibilities happen. Don't do it by me, don't do it by Sandro, do it for you. And that's an advice that I give to all of you, and I think you agree with this. This is the policy. This is, okay, do whatever you want with it. Nuno has a lot of cases, and me, I have a lot of cases, Sandra has a lot of cases, Felipe has a lot of cases, and many of you here probably have a lot of cases that is considered like miracle. It's from SM, cancer, to obstipation, to, I don't know, something so trivial as I can't breathe, I want to breathe better, I want to be slimmer. You can work everything in between. You can work one thing to another. Everything in between can be fixed with CoRe. That I have totally, absolutely sure. Because you can change a person's life by starting. You start putting a little bit every time it goes there. Maybe not even when they're not there. You can put a little bit something extra, a little bit of yourself in there. And the person starts making his life a lot better. I usually say, okay, why don't you start drinking more water? That's what I usually say on the first appointment. And that's something so trivial, so easy. And you know, almost any of the people do this. They say, oh, it's too hard. Come on, it's just to drink a little bit more of water. Although drinking a little bit more of water is a change in your life. So it's a little bit of DLE. Okay? Something so trivial as drink more water. I have cases. I think you want me to show you cases.
Yeah, maybe this would be another thing. So you basically had not that Nuno was standing behind you and saying, now you do this.
No, he never is.
See, this is what I want you to see.
And there are no better teachers than yourself.
Right, and this is what I want you to understand. It's very important. Nuno is so successful, and I think I'm very reasonably successful because I just give an impulse and a possibility to people, but I'm not like a bureaucrat that gives you a framework, do this, do this, do this, do this. This is what medical school does and what almost all of our education system does. That's why they are so incapable. They produce slaves that produce more slaves. And so please understand, hear this, because how many people you have on a day?
I have approximately 50 people a day.
50 people a day, imagine. And he's still smiling, he's still...
I work a medium average of 12 hours a day. And I love it. I love it. And I can tell you this, I never stay back of the computer. I'm almost never at home. I can be 5 minutes, 10 minutes, then I go out, then I come back. Because of this, I have 2 cores. I now have another person to work with me, because I think that the treatment is 80% of the therapist. I think you agree with this. The therapist is the interface between the person and the machine. Okay, the machine can be super fantastic and everything else, but if the interface, the one who connects everything, is not good, then it won't have the strength that it's needed to make a change. And this is what I said. I can't be on my room and have another person on another room and saying to myself, oh no, that person is fine, she's taking it, and like if it was me there, and when it's not. Because I think that we have all to be a little bit of crazy, you know. We have to be all a little bit of fools. We have to live life. We have to live DLE.
That's it, you see, and this is what Nuno also does. When you come to him, he looks like, of course, as if he's really behind his computer observing everything, but actually he's just studying some cartoon website or some
a
joke. That's why he's sending me all the stuff that he gets in a day. He's not sending me questions. How about, yes, but. No, he's sending me PowerPoint presentation, nice pictures here and there, and funny movies. And it's about exactly this, because otherwise you go down the drain as the therapist. That's why those doctors, most of them, they die of the diseases they treat mostly. Yeah? If they're cancer doctors, they will have cancer in almost all cases. Yes? So that's really that's a big secret that I'm trying to teach, and I'm happy he's here because around Nuno they all get the same spirit. That's really amazing. So